Greetings, Butterfly Tribe, and welcome to Daily Dose of Truth, which will be coming from Romans 12, starting at verse 4. It is written, "For as we have many members in one body, but all members do not have the same function, so we, the many, are one body in Messiah, and members each one of one another. Now having different gifts according to the favor which was given to us, let us use them accordingly. If prophecy, according to the proportion of belief. If serving, in the serving, or he who is teaching, in the teaching, and he who encourages, in the encouragement, or he who is sharing, in sincerity, he who is leading, in diligence, he who shows compassion, joyously. Let love be without hypocrisy. Shrink from what is wicked. Cling to what is good." May Yahuwah add a blessing to the readers, hearers, and doers of his set-apart word. In this scripture, Shaul is reminding us that we are one body. All one body, but all playing a different role or having different functions. To describe this, think about the human body. Think about the brain, the heart, the lungs, the pancreas, the integumentary or the skin. Think about the liver, the kidneys, the gallbladder. Each different thing it plays a different role. It has its own function. Nothing can function without the brain. All our nervous system is connected to the brain. The brain of the body for us is the Messiah. None of it functions right without the Messiah being the head of the assembly, the body, the church. If everyone understood their function, then the body would work in unity. It's what we call holistic, or when everything works together, mind, body, spirit, soul. It all has to work together. Well, what's going on in the church or in the assembly, in the body today, is what I look at as an autoimmune response. In an autoimmune response, it's when the body attacks itself. The body views its own system as a threat, and then it attacks. So the attack that's going on in the body, the assembly of the Messiah today, is an inside attack. Why is it an autoimmune? Because we're attacking one another. We're so busy worried about what the other believer is doing in his or her role, instead of letting the Messiah lead and control the whole body. We're attacking each other from the inside. The enemy really doesn't have much to do now, because he's infected so many of us individually, that because we won't check ourselves and our functions and what we're supposed to be doing, that now instead of worrying about us, we're worrying about the other functions and the other roles, the other members. That is, we're under full autoimmune attack, self-destruction. This is why when judgment comes, the Most High said it starts in the church, in the assembly first, because he has to get us right. How would he go out into the world and correct those who don't have the word, who aren't walking in the word, when those of us who profess belief and faith and saying we his children aren't acting right? So he's going to come in and discipline his own first. And then judgment is going to move from the assembly to the world. Because he has to come in and he has to correct the autoimmune response going on. And he has to make us understand that until we unite as one and we start functioning each as we're supposed to be doing in the body, then we're not effective in the world. We're making a mockery of who he is. And that's why he's exposing all of these people who are proclaiming his name and saying they're working for him. That's why we see the exposure, because he's cleaning house. He's cutting off that which does not represent him, so that the body can function accordingly. Remember, the Messiah died so that the body, the assembly, could be presented back to him faultless, without spot or blemish. He didn't die for us to misrepresent the kingdom. So he's going to come in and he's going to correct this autoimmune disease that has taken over the assembly. He's going to get the body functioning properly. Do a self-check. Go to the altar. Get on your knees. Say the prayer. Renew in me. Give me a clean heart and renew in me a right spirit. Because although we're many parts, many members, many gifts, we all get our gifting from the Spirit. So if we're not all working in the Spirit, then we're attacking each other. We need him to renew his spirit within the body of immersed believers. Join us next time for Daily Dose of Truth.